Whoa, it's the illusion reporting from Matrix Earth. It's the evening. Fantastic day. So I wanted to make a video about this is like a story from my past, but I think it's sort of like a can apply to present day reality, right? The present world we live in. So I was living in Portland, Oregon, right? I was full Burnside guy, skating the Burnside every day. I moved to Oregon just to be a Burnside guy in the 90s, right? Burnside heyday. And I was all into it, man. I saw what they were doing. I participated here and there when I could, building some of it and, doing that thing down there under the bridge. And then, my time was up in Portland and I ended up moving out to the Poconos Mountains in Pennsylvania, pretty rural. This was about, 1998, something like that. And pre all this internet excitement, right? No cell phones, none of that kind of stuff. And so I moved out to the Poconos. Super avid skater at that time. I'm in my late 20s, super in my prime, just, fired up on it. So you move out to the Poconos, dude, this little small town, and then I live way up some road outside of that small town. There's nothing to skate, dude. Like nothing to skate, dude. There's a skate park like down in what is it? Broadheadsville, dude, which is like an hour plus, maybe an hour and 20 minutes away. It wasn't like the skate park, and then there was FDR, which was about 2+ hours away, 2.5 hours away. But there was no big skate park scene going on, like there is now. So I was there, and what did I end up doing? I ended up building my own cement half pipe in the woods. I found a place in the woods. I started digging it out, forming it up. I ordered a bunch of concrete delivered, dude, and I carried the bags out there one by one by myself, dude. Because it was like I kind of had to hike in. It wasn't like crazy far, but far enough, dude. I carried all my own concrete in. I found an old bathtub, out there in the woods, and I used that to mix my concrete in. And I built my own cement half pipe. And this was before all the DIY stuff you can pretty much find, all the instructions you'd ever want on how to build a DIY nowadays. But it was, I had to just go with what I'd remembered from the Burnside days. And I went out there and I just built my own. And I remember I would go down and skate and at these other places, right? And, you hear people like, there's nothing to skate in my town. I'd always be like, you just build your own, dude. Build your own thing, man. So out in the Poconos somewhere, out in the woods somewhere, there's an old cement half pipe with the saggy section on it, dude, which used to be the fun part to skate. That's out there, right? A living monument to my presence out there. Look at this, the lake is, look at that, dude. Sun is setting. And the reason I'm bringing up this story, I just did a live stream and I was talking with the dude, and, people want to I don't know, if you want to ask me what you need to do in 2023, you need to build your own, man. And again, the building your own doesn't mean that you're not part of this and you're all by yourself or any of that kind of stuff. It just means that you're taking a certain amount of responsibility for your life. That you're not waiting around for someone else to do it for you. Because if you're going to wait around for someone else to do it for you, you'll be waiting around a long time, dude. Like that town I was living in still doesn't have a skate park. I don't even think there's a skate park anywhere near it. But up there in the woods, I'm sure there's a couple kids who found it and they're skating it, right? Hopefully they've added more to it. But I guess the thing I'm trying to say is we live at the raddest time ever because we can't be dependent upon the system anymore. We can't be dependent upon any of it anymore. We got to go out and build it ourselves. We have to build it for ourselves. Not strictly for us. We got to build it for ourselves to give to those who come after us. You know, there's a saying that says, what's the best time to plant a tree? And it goes something like 20 years ago was the best time to plant a tree, or today. And we got to kind of get on that mentality of like, if you wanted to have saved or changed or done what you think needed to be done, like the time has passed on that. That was 20 years ago. You wanted to change America, save America, do all that kind of stuff. The time has come and gone on that vibe. But today, you can build a new reality. You can build a new paradigm. You can take all the good things that are the system, let's say, the matrix, whatever, the grid, whatever you want, and you can build upon those. See, I think there's this weird mentality that everything has to be thrown out. Yeah, the system's dying, it's dead, but we can pick its pockets. we can definitely pick its pockets and take the good stuff and take the valuable stuff and build a new paradigm. And what you'll find out is it ain't easy, right? There's a whole, like when I was building the skate park, it took like 6 months for me to do it. You know, like it wasn't like I just like ordered up some stuff and dumped in and poured it and it was done. It was like a labor of love out there mixing I remember the day I did the one wall mixing concrete into the evening, never really getting that sag out, you know. But the cool part about it was after 6 months, I got to skate it, man. I used to love to go out and skate it in the woods because I built it. Yeah, it sucked. Like I could have like compared to like, you know, it was just DIY in the woods, baby. But it came from my own hands, my own intent, my own desire to not be a prisoner to what isn't there. And I think that's kind of where we're at. Like, we can focus on what isn't here, dude. We can focus on what is broken. We can focus on what has failed. Or we can focus on building the new reality, right? Building a new paradigm. And again, we build it for ourselves to give to the future, right? So we got to build it well. Like, there's no point repeating what's already been broken, right? I think that's insanity. What an incredible little sunset walk, right? That would be insanity to rebuild or save what is broken. Our best thing we can do for ourselves is just to let it go, man. Just let it pass away and celebrate it and honor it. Like, look, man, like, I think there's a weird vibe. Like, I'm super grateful for the freedoms I've had, the life I've had in this abundant society. I'm super grateful for it. But on a certain level, that was like me at the burn site. I could just go down under the bridge, skate every day, dude. No big deal. The best skate park on the planet, right? And then it came to where like I didn't have one. I didn't have that. What was I gonna do? Turn in my skateboard? It's like up here, dude. Like I live in the boonies again. Did I turn in my skateboard? No. I built my own stuff to skate. My own phase one, right? I did it way better than my first one because there's a lot more info. It's a lot easier. But what I'm saying is, I think the hardest thing to do is realize the reason you want to save it is because you're afraid to build something new. You know, building something new requires like commitment. Building something new requires doing what you don't know how to do. Hey, every day I wake up here up in the up on the ranch, town's out. I don't know what to do. Like, it's not like I don't have things to do. What I mean is like, I don't know some of the things. I have certain skills. I know how to build things. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. And I can apply those skills to all sorts of new things. And I think the one gift I have for myself is the understanding that I don't need to get it done today. And I think that's the commodity that the system has that has caused all the chaos is today, right now. I gotta have it right now, today. The on demand, right? Like the global economy system is like on demand, right? Just on time, right? Or whatever it is, just on time manufacturing. Look at those flowers. When you're doing it yourself, you learn that it's going to take a while. It's not going to be done overnight. And you're going to have to live with the end results. Like when I finished my little quarter pipe up here, I was kind of like horrified when I was done because it wasn't as the transition was tighter than I hoped it would be. But I love it now because it is what it is. I have something to skate. Right? Because I'm a spoiled skater now, you know. I do skate parks everywhere, dude. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying is like, you don't have to quit and you don't have to like turn in your skateboard. You just got to build something new. And that's where we are right now. It's time to build something new. And that's the reason to get excited. That's the reason to let the system just fade away or spaz out or do whatever it's doing. It's okay. Like it really is. It's totally okay. It's time to move on. It's time to build something new, people. And I just wanted to like check in with that because now it's this time of year where I can walk around and you know, it's warming up and spring is here and it's beautiful. Look at that, dude. Look at that. Look at that. Wow. That's rad. That's super rad. Anyway, there's some links down below, man. If you want to help me out, support what I do, you like what I do, you can buy some of my new t-shirts. I'm printing in my garage, DIY, right? It's just like that. There's some Teespring thing. You can get some other stuff. That's stuff I can't make on my own, right? There's a PayPal link where you can just send some cash. There's an address if you want to send something, silver, seeds, Legos, a nice card. I always like getting a card. Those are the best handwritten cards. Nothing better. And really, at the end of the day, the most valuable thing you can do if you're watching this channel is empower yourself to be kind to people around you, right? Because when you're kind to people around you, it means you've empowered yourself. Only disempowered people are mean to people. That's what you learn. When you're super confident in yourself, when you're super abundant in your own space, you you have no reason but to be nice to people. Anyway, this is The Illusion. Signing off. Smash that like button, all that good stuff. Peace.